Spring is here, and after nearly 6 months of rebuilding this mobile home, everything comes down to this. We've got one shot to pass inspection. Because if we don't, Betty doesn't get to move in. No pressure, right? This place sat abandoned for 5 years. Betty got it for free, but with a catch: 6 months to make it livable again. So this week, we're installing tie-down anchors, running water, and building code-required stairs. And we're doing it the way we always have: DIY, on a budget, and as a family. Because this isn't just a renovation anymore. This is the final push to get Betty home. So unfortunately, we haven't finished the setup of this home entirely yet, but now it's time because we're pushing up on the deadline where it's 6 months to get the home completely set up and inspected before Betty can go ahead and live here. So the last few things we have to do, we have to put in 12 tie downs. That's what keeps the home from shifting under wind loads. If there was like a flood or something, it's supposed to keep it hurricanes, so it doesn't just make the home go fly away. So we have to put in tie downs. So we have to do 12 total for this home, 6 per side. So for today, we're going to work on getting all the augers in, and then if there's time, we'll go ahead and run our straps as well. And they're not fun if you don't have a machine. We're doing it the hard way, which is a lot of pressure and a bar, and literally just running them like a screw into the ground. This may look simple from there, but it is actually quite hard on the body. And so what these do, you'll get these about this far off of the ground. A bolt goes through this hole with a special strap that goes over the frame and comes back around and goes through a slot that's in the bolt, and then you run them tight and it tightens that strap up, so it keeps this home from shifting around.
Get them all in yet?
Yeah. All right, there, that one's ready.
You just screw it down?
Yeah. You gotta have these big strong arms.
How's that worked out for a while?
All I do is work outside. So for the one on this side, Nick has been voluntold he'll be doing it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like screwing a giant screw.
Right there?
Yeah, except a little more of an angle. No, the angle's this way because the frame goes this way. The angle's this way. So you'll want to start it and then kind of line it up. And it's got to be your little, you come right here to start. Like go more in towards the middle of the two of the space. There you go. And just go ahead right there. Except you're going more sideways.
Yeah.
Get y'all right up in there. Kind of get an idea what the process is. Here. And then this is what I use. I use the slots for that. But it'll slide. There you go.
Oh.
At an angle. And it'll slide in.
Fit. That angle through these?
The handle is, there you go, to be at an angle going in because of the crossed little thread. So here's the concept. When it gets to a certain point, you can just use that thing, and then it's a little easier, but it goes across that way. And then it's just pressure down. Eventually it'll just grab, and then it's just all about twisting. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys watch Nick work and tell me if he's doing it right.
I think my angle got jacked up, but whatever, it's in there. What do you guys think? Looks good to me.
Can you go a little lower?
Yeah, I'm sure I can.
Yeah. If you can get, it wants the U thing at the top down at ground level.
Oh, okay. Guess it's not good enough. Back at it. How about that?
Yeah, it looks better. Thank you, Nick. Oh, here's a different, if anybody needs it.
Okay.
It's in here if you need it.
Okay. Where did the foreman go? There he is.
You get a tree root here. A big boy.
Do you want to line them all out? We can get them, get them started.
Okay, next. 4 down, 8 to go. Here's the strap in the veranda frame. Should be in it enough. Maybe it's a hair off. Wiggle, wiggle.
You can feed it back through. Twist it back up as you pull it through. Say hi to the fans.
Hi, y'all. I'm doing tie downs.
Okay, there we go. They're all on. All right, that's all 12 tie downs already on. That's both sides. So that part's done. So the only thing left is to get the water connected to the home and then finish up some porches that are required by code. And then we can get it inspected for her to actually live here.
We don't have to say nothing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Some of the things I got to do down here is get this water line connected so we can have water in the home, of course. And I'm not old, but I'm no spring chicken. This isn't fun down here. What are they doing up there? I have no clue. They had a fitting that was going from this hose bib to the PVC that's right here, and then it goes under the ground all the way to the back where we're going to have the regular turn on and turn off. And I need to get this off so I can put a stop and waste valve on here, then elbow over and come back down into this. And this is not fun. Okay. Okay. Maybe I broke it loose enough. Oh, we're getting her. Yay. Holy Moses. I had to put a pipe on the pipe wrench to get the leverage I needed. There we are. Squishy. Better die. Real fun is when we pressurize the line and make sure nothing leaks under the ground or here. Okay, water pressure on. There's pressure.
What?
There's water pressure. I don't hear any water running, so that's a good thing. Let's go over there and look. Whoa.
Might get a crawl in that,
Okay, so the next day, it's time to finish this thing. One way or the other. Gravity is so predictable. Okay, you can unhook yours. It's a little rough, but we're roughed in. We're gonna give this some time to dry. Then we can give that glue some time to set up. Then we can go ahead and turn it on. And while the glue sets up and stuff, we're gonna get the heat tape on it, as well as some insulation, pipe insulation, just so that that's prepared and we hopefully won't have to come back under here to mess with that part. And then the only thing left is we're gonna have to put an attachment on the bottom of this, C channel right here, and use it to support that pipe. And then we should be good to go. I probably should use some insulation wrap in the end, but
you want to put this
no,
underneath right there?
not really. So she should probably use a wrapped insulation. You know, the fiberglass that you just wrap around it.
Like that was here somewhere and then it blew away?
Probably.
Probably got thrown in the garbage.
Now we can take care of some of the plumbing minor items inside. Turn on the water, turn on the toilet, and flush it. I just opened the ball valve and then cracked the gate valve gently. You'll give us some more?
There's more.
It's like striking gold, such a simple thing. We can do this to the toilet. It's amazing. Yeah. Almost don't want to tell anybody and just let them randomly find it out. Let them keep filling up the toilet with like a bucket.
All valves open.
Alright, if you guys just excuse me for a moment. Much better. Everything seems good.
Hello, everybody. We've been getting some stuff, and I haven't had a chance to video it. Things have been crazy. I got sick last week. I had the flu. I had the flu bee. It sucked. But here are some things that we had received recently. Okay. All right. Enjoy my gift from Joanne N. Joanne N. We're being anonymous. I don't give out information. Okay, Joanne sent us my bathroom fixtures that I picked out on the Amazonians. But I'm kind of worried because my brother said I can't put these where I want to put these. And now I'm mad because I have a place I want them in the bathroom. That'll be perfect. I'm not mad. But anyways, I'm really excited because they match what I'm going for colors. Thank you, Joanne. That was very kind of you. Oh no, this one goes. But it's not a big bathroom, so it won't need a whole lot more than this. Alright. We've got a gift for you from a supporter in Tennessee again. Anonymous. Still a kind person. This one is cabinet hardware. Ooh, yep. Those are beautiful. I picked these out too. Yes, these are gorgeous. Yeah, you like them? They're gonna look really nice on my cabinets. Thank you very much, anonymous sender from Tennessee. You're very beautiful. Yeah. Keep your fingerprints off.
They wipe off easy, right?
Yeah, they're gonna clean really nice and easy, and they'll be shiny. Perfect. It's perfect. I'm very excited. What else was there? Can you show me something else?
your stainless steel shelves for your bathroom, for your tile.
Where'd they go?
I put them away.
Why?
I like those.
My brother bought me stainless steel shelves for my bathroom because he promised me cubbies and then he took it back.
What?
He
Do you like the shelves?
She's fine with her shelves. I'm
shelves.
just kidding. I don't have to have the cubbies. The shelves are fine. But I've got. We were gonna have to share the shelving space in the shower. You know that, right?
We already looked. 2 racers will fit in one hole.
Oh, so there's like no side.
We need
like,
a different
places.
color then.
There will be like the side of the tub, but not like what I was
I think-
hoping for was like an inlay in the wall.
Yeah. The wall?
Yeah, so like it wouldn't have been very wide, but it didn't quite work out. So thank you, everybody.
And of course, while it's spring break and spring is here, let's take a little bit of time to get the outside area cleaned up. Once a year, the park provides a very large dumpster during school spring break to do some cleanup, and man, did we have plenty of things to clean up. So we took a few moments to take advantage of having those twins out of school and get a little bit of this outside prepped. Okay, so the next big push for something that we have to finish to make sure the home passes its setup inspection is to actually get stairs put on the temporary landing we built that are to code. They have to be 7-inch rise, 11-inch run, and they have to meet the code. Even though we know these are going to be temporary for the front, we do plan to move this around back, so I'm sticking pressure treated on the bottom because it will end up with ground contact, and this is ground contact. We'll need to get another piece before we move this around back before this fall. For now, this is what we have. We're scrapping by to make this happen. Okay, they're attached. Now we need some treads. So I'm going to take some of the top treads off of that to bring over here, cut myself some more out of the scrap lumber, go from there. Now I'd love to use brand new wood to go ahead and do all of this like Doug did over on Different. It's normally what I do, but we're in a time crunch and we know we're going to come back to this with new treads, new landing, all that, when we move this to the back door and build a deck up front eventually. So like I said before, this is just to get us by. Please don't judge that we're using wood that's been sitting around for a while. It's reclaimed, dry as a bone, doesn't weigh nothing. So we're gonna make use of it and we're gonna make it work. Like I said, it just has to meet code so she can pass this inspection so we can move on to the next steps. Okay, well, not horrible. Not horrible for being what everybody could consider kind of a lipstick on a pig project. Serves its purposes. Each stair, rise and run, meets the code real quick like. Only thing left, we gotta get some 2x4s, do some handrails because that's also required, at least one handrail because we are over 30 inches high. That'll be done. Then Betty can call in that inspection. So that'll probably be a tomorrow thing, nice and quick and simple. I'm happy with the way it looks so far. Just look at how this front door turned out though. Oh no, I got dirty on it. But just look at how the front door turned out. So bright, white, and clean. Still needs to trim. Project for a different day. Like I said, big goal right now, get this thing so that we can get the inspection done. Okay, final moments. We gotta get the handrails done. The final countdown. Okay, Got that on, then we have to pick the best two to be the top handrails. Dead on. On the money. I think you just aren't used to freehanding it anymore. Like running the saw freehand. Does it look even from back there?
Oh, that's them. They're watching.
Yeah. Is it even? Yeah. Okay, there we go. It will serve the purpose as I've described so that she can pass inspection. And this should be the last thing, so we can get her to call in that inspection now and hopefully we pass.
Look at my beautiful, super affordable glass tile. What do you think, guys? Match? Yes. These were on sale for 77 cents at Lowe's.
That's not going to do the whole tub, so what's the plan?
I'm doing mostly white tile. They also had 7-cent white tile.
Subway tile?
So, yeah, I need, what, like 652
52
total. So there's 32 of them.
And so what? There'll just be splashes of white?
Yeah.
Or splashes of green. Are you going to get more?
Yes. Well, if they still have them. There was literally only about, I think maybe this much left when we left.
You know your father was up there.
We know. Mom, yeah. Yes, I know. But
because you're going to, with 652 tiles, I don't think that's going to be enough splash.
I'm hoping they come back with some.
You need about twice as much as that.
Well, my thought was a row, if all else. Just a row.
You need to be putting it up and just be like, oh, grab the wrong one. And put them up. And then be like, oh, grab the wrong one and put it over here. And putting them up. Oh, grab another green one.
I don't want it to be really badly random.
Yeah. That's what would be awesome in here is random.
No. I want rhyme and reason.
Random is rhyme and reason.
Not organized chaos.
Alright, well, there's a little fun design information from Betty as well. So now, the last thing is basically we gotta call in this inspection and we'll see what happens from here. I'm pretty sure the setup inspection will go fine. I've set up my share of homes before in the past, so this shouldn't be too bad, but you never know. We don't like to count our chickens before they hatch. Here's hoping that setup comes back with a positive, approved decision. I know this video seemed a little bit more rushed because boy, were we in a rush this time. I mean, we know we're coming up on these deadlines and we need to get back to the inside as quickly as possible. But with the family's help and everything, we were able to push through and get it to this point. And then we've got roughly 3 weeks for her to go ahead and get everything else done. So then we know that that inspection stuff's out of the way. Then everything else we do to the home is all just fun interior finishing. Keep in mind, there's no shame reaching out to people to get help when you need it, especially when it's family, and especially when it's family like mine. I mean, they are just awesome. They all put in work, push this through in 1 week to get to this point. Just amazing, all the work everybody threw in real quick. Hey, and while I have you here, why don't you guys go ahead and leave me a comment below. You ever been pushed up against a deadline like this before where you had to rush? And even if that's not something you want to comment about, let me know what you're looking forward to the most that we're about to do on the inside as that gets done. While you're at it and you're out there doing these kinds of DIY projects on your own, especially the mobile homes, please remember to tell yourself, I can fix that.